I don't even think it should be called plastic surgery. It's a life transformation that he's making. So when you put it under the umbrella of saying plastic surgery, it's not encompassing everything he's doing for a person. When I was 41, I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer. At that time, my kids were 2 and 5. And of course, it was very traumatic and it moved very quickly. I had to start with surgery within 2 weeks because of how aggressive it was. I went with the best of my sources that I knew at that time, which the initial surgeon was great, but the reconstructive surgeon was not. And after a lot of issues, 5 surgeries later, I ended up with a major infection in my implants after the 5th surgery. And that's when I discovered Dr. Mahabir. I knew immediately I was in the right hands. I felt comfortable with him. The way he spoke to me just made me feel at ease with his expertise. My initial surgery with him, where he just removed all of the infected skin and the internal infections that were going on, he cleaned me up completely. I came out with a complete flat board chest that I never thought could be so beautiful. It was amazing. I finally felt so good. Since prior to breast cancer, I finally felt healthy. And 2 years later, I find myself wanting to feel a little more feminine. I turned to Dr. Mahabir again, and he suggested the DIEP Flap surgery, which I had wished that was an option in the beginning, and somebody out there could have recommended this and pointed me in his direction, because he's just an expert at this. 2 months later, I'm in my 10.5-hour surgery with him, and it was absolutely incredible what he was able to do. I have all of my own parts now. There's no plastic inside of me to worry about. There's no mammograms that I have to keep getting. There's just no issues there with the DIEP Flap surgery that you have with other surgeries. And the recovery really wasn't so bad. It was a little scary going in, but knowing you're in somebody's hands that has so much compassion and expertise of what they're doing, you know that everything is going to turn out wonderful. I had no doubts whatsoever. I completely trusted him. I just hope that in the struggles that I went through, finding a wonderful doctor as Dr. Mahabir, I can save people from having to go through those struggles themselves. I recommend him to every single person I meet going through anything that's needed, especially breast cancer though, because he has a heart for those women and men.